Here at Medaco, we work closely with special schools to help assess, advise and install hoisting solutions for your students' requirements within your hydrotherapy and pool environments. As experts in project installations, we are often asked what considerations need to be made before installation and what options are best suited for the school environments. In this video, we will discuss the consideration your school can make when you are considering the installation or replacement process, what options can work best for your service users' needs, as well as further considerations regarding cost and installation. Firstly, when it comes to the upgrading, replacing or installation of a pool hoist, it is important to assess the transfer needs of your students. In other words, where are you trying to hoist to and from? Clarifying the types of transfers you need to complete will help to narrow down what type of pool hoist is best suited to meet the needs of your students. For instance, will the student be transferred from a chair into the pool, or will they be transferred from a sling and lowered into the pool? Secondly, when upgrading or replacing a pool hoist, you should consider the following. Are your hoisting needs still the same or have they changed? Will these needs change in the future? Are you therefore wanting to replace your pool hoist like for like? What is your school's budget for the project? What are the safe working load requirements? As a leading provider of pool hoists for special schools, we do find that some schools are not always aware of the different pool hoist options available to them. There are three common options: a fixed poolside hoist, a ceiling track hoist, and a mobile pool hoist. Let's go over the three different options. Fixed pool hoists are installed directly on the pool side and therefore offer a limited hoisting range from the pool side to the pool. They are predominantly made of stainless steel and have a 5 to 10 year lifespan. They are good for chair and stretcher, where the individual can feel more secure than a sling transfer. Sling transfers are also an option with this style of hoist. Additionally, with a fixed hoist, they can generally be moved from the floor socket and stored away if space is limited on the pool side. This is also handy if you have multiple sockets on other pools. A ceiling track hoist will be installed directly to the walls or ceiling above the pool, which therefore gives a greater hoisting range. They will typically be comprised of a powder-coated aluminium rail to eliminate any chance of rust or corrosion. Stainless steel fixings would normally be used in these types of installations, as they are much more durable from corrosion within a pool environment. Ceiling track hoists typically only offer sling type transfers and also do not take up any poolside floor space. Typically, the lifespan of the tracking on a ceiling hoist is 10 to 15 years, whilst the hoist itself could be 5 to 10 years. A ceiling hoist can offer greater accessibility to the full range of the pool through their design and can be fitted with attachments that can accommodate sling and chair transfers. Mobile pool hoists are becoming more popular due to their flexibility and the fact that no installation is required. They are entirely mobile hoists which are transported to the pool side to be used as and when required. They do take up a considerable amount of floor space. A storage area should be a consideration when looking at this option. It is important to note that this pool hoist option is one of the only options which can be used independently by the user themselves. The lifespan could well be longer than the above two options if this hoist is stored away from the pool side. This option offers chair transfer only. When it comes to budgeting and costs for a pool hoist, there are two main factors to consider: the cost of the equipment itself and the cost of the labour during the install. The three indicative costs are as follows and include installation and setup. Fixed poolside hoists will typically be anywhere from £8,000 to £12,000, depending on specification and the number of accessories. Ceiling track hoists would be from £3,000 to £7,000, depending on coverage and track layout, whereas mobile pool hoists are between £6,000 to £9,000. Therefore, you can see the ceiling track option not only gives greater coverage within the pool area, but is also approximately half the price of the other options. In terms of duration for installation, the mobile pool hoist option would be the quickest, as it requires only delivery and setup. Next would be a poolside fixed hoist, which would normally be completed within a day. The ceiling track hoist option installation could vary substantially depending on the layout of the tracking and ranges from 1 to 5 days. During the process of pool hoist installations, there are varying factors that can arise for your school to consider. For instance, you may need to drain the pool before installation for safety reasons. So make sure your chosen provider considers for the costs of scaffolding or access equipment for installation. Is your hydrotherapy or pool environment hot and humid? If so, the pool water temperature may need to be turned down to allow the installers to work safely. If that is not possible, the installers will need to work for shorter periods of time, which could result in an extended install time frame overall. Here at Medaco, we have a dedicated team of pool hoist specialists with over 30 years of experience. We are experts in the full process of pool hoist installation, from surveying to consultation, then to seeing the project through to installation and commissioning. If you would like further guidance from our projects and installation team, please get in touch with us at Medaco. We'd be happy to help.